So who's ready for football season? Because I know I am. Are you ready for football season?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for football season? Scooby, are you ready for football season? Sana, there's someone coming.
Oh shit.
You're in the wrong way too.
Sorry. Okay, this
Sorry
one's
about
12
that,
minutes.
guys.
Turn left onto Southwest
Jesus.
Street, then turn right onto Southwest
Little
40th
girl.
Avenue.
You look like a little boy.
Smile at her.
No, she gave me a dirty look.
She's a small little girl.
On the fastest route, you will arrive at 1:34
Giving me a
p.m.
dirty look. You didn't even use your turn
Turn right
signal.
onto Southwest 40th Avenue.
She's on a fucking bike.
I'm just joking. Okay, we're gonna try one more dog park. If it doesn't work, then oh well. Y'all
I'm
gotta
going home.
Y'all gotta shit inside someone's yard or something.
No, we're gonna go home. They have a big enough yard at the house.
No, but they've been in the house since we've been working.
I know, but I had a little talk with them. I told them, hey, if you want dog food all the time and treats, then guess what? You're gonna have to stay home. Just kidding.
You're stupid. Okay. Baby. I feel crazy.
Yeah.
Let's sing. Let's sing.
It's so crazy.
What the heck, guys? It came on. Oh shit.
She's so weird. There's a stop sign. You know that? Bro, that's so weird. We were just she was just singing the song, and then she's like, "Oh, let's sing," and then she turns on the radio, and then the song comes on.
I don't notice this.
Southwest Capitol Highway.
Bro, let's fucking pay attention.
Ready? I only know this part. Baby, baby. Oh, never mind. That's the only part I know.
Southwest Capitol Highway.
Man, I'm gonna bring you guys house hunting, seriously. Because we're gonna be looking at some houses. I said, it's like, oh, why don't you just get a condo?
Why'd
This
you get
isn't
an
Vegas.
apartment?
Like,
I want a house. That's what I want. I don't want a condo. I'm not an apartment person.
I'm definitely not an apartment person, because if you guys know one thing about an apartment, is everybody up in your business.
Yep. And a house, you can do whatever the hell you want, especially if you got pets. Like a house is the way to go.
Yeah. And our dogs are service, so.
Yep. I just got Mama Thea's service, and Scooby's been a service dog.
How am I doing this? Oh, that's why I did it.
Ready? I don't even know the song.
God, we might get copyright on it. It's like,
I don't care. I'm singing it. No one else is singing it. So if anybody's copyright, they gonna copyright my singing. I have to go on the freeway, by the way.
oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, honey.
Okay, honey. Baby, baby.
Oh my god. Hey, Van, it's not your turn, Van, girl. It's not your turn.
Okay.
I-5 South. Merge onto I-5 South.
No turn on red. You guys see that? Make sure when you guys are doing your drive test, you pay attention to all these little signs. Because let me tell you something. You don't want to get pulled over.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay, this is my dog. If she sees anybody, look at how she acts. Zoom in on the guy that she's looking at. That's who she's looking at right now. She's so weird.
That guy. That's what she's staring
She's
at.
looking at the person next to us because she's choosing more stuff.
I mean, our old man back there.
Come back.
He's our 16-year-old.
16, January 3rd. People think he's a puppy still.
People are like, oh, you're a puppy. I'm like,
Yeah, that's really cool that they think that.
honestly, like, when they say that, I'm like, or I wish he was a puppy still, like, I'm be heartbroken.
I had him for, I've had him for 5 years, and I had him the previous years or whatever. But he's old. He's getting
Continue on I-5 south for 2 miles.
Now make sure you guys, when you're on the freeway and you're driving,
You're so
always
ugly.
check your blind spots. Do you guys want me to teach you how to drive? Because I can do that too.
No, she can't. You're the only reason why you know your blind spots because that little mirror on the side. So don't try to act all brand new. Ew, let's put the radio on real quick.
Exit 292 for Oregon 217.
Dang, we almost went to McMinnville.
McMinnville. Oh, when we lived there?
Yeah.
No. No.
I like this song.
Okay, then we'll leave it on just for you, baby.
Oh shit. Sorry guys.
You guys, I'm really sad. I lost my wedding ring. I
Yeah.
think it's in here somewhere. Like, I feel like it's in that glove box.
She's horrible. Hey, you know what, guys? I didn't like pay like, oh my god, like, how much did I pay for it?
Like $400.
Okay, I paid $400 and she's she's like, oh, I don't know where it's at.
No, like this happened when we literally, it's crazy, when we were on our way to Vegas, like we stayed at a hotel and I remember having it, but I don't know if I took it off and like left it at the hotel or if it's in the truck somewhere. Really sad. What happened to those people?
No, do not do that. You're telling them how to drive. You're over here you're about to break your neck looking back there.
Okay. Anyways, pay attention to the road always. Just like, you know, if people look at you, don't smile at them. I don't smile at them unless they smile at me.
Oh my god.
Example A. Let's see if these guys smile at me. Hold on.
Take exit 292 for Oregon 217.
Nope. See? They don't smile. That's why you don't smile at them, because they don't smile at you. It's fucking rude.
Do not listen to her. She's a very mean person.
You know what you do if people give you, like, if they're rude to you and you're on the freeway? God gave you this middle finger for a reason.
Sana, no. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. If someone's being mean to you on the road,
You give
That's
us
what I
both
do.
middle fingers.
when someone's being so rude to me, I go like this.
She actually does.
Oregon 217.
That's exactly what she does. Like, she's not even joking. She really does.
We were in Vegas.
That was funny.
We were in Vegas on the strip. He must have been like a pimp or something. I don't know.
No, not trying to judge.
No, yeah, no judging. Okay, he was like a pimp or something.
7 for 72nd Avenue.
Do you have to break? I'm like over
Sorry.
here like, okay, but so we're like driving and he was fighting with some girl. Well, the girl ended up taking off, like walking, like she was crying and I felt bad.
Is it green?
And she was like
What the
talking.
fuck? I'm confused.
Just go.
Tell me how to drive. Just go.
Okay, so she's like, oh, he was like being mean to her and we're like at a stoplight. And she takes off walking crying. So he looks at us because everybody's looking at this guy. So he gives me eye contact and I'm sitting in the passenger side and my sister's driving, Cassandra's in the back. And I point at him, I go,
He was so mad. He was so mad.
he was so mad, he went, like he flipped me off though.
Tina, he could flip the camera off.
Oh, he went like this. And then my sister Cassandra didn't know I did that because they were looking. they both were like, fuck you, motherfucker! Because they thought that because they were staring that's why he did it, but it wasn't. It was because I was like looking, I was like, I always do that. People like be talking
Now we're in
shit.
Tiger trying to find a freaking dog
Alright.
park.
Oh, my
just-
dog.
This is how much I love my dogs, you guys.
No, Sana. She's so annoying.
I'm yelling timber, you better move.
Ew, you're ugly.
You don't remember.
Ew.
Tina, your turn, go.
I don't even know this part. I don't even know this song.
Okay, we're there in 2 minutes, so it better be worth it. Tina, do you remember this? This is where that girl lived. Remember?
The fucking crazy one?
West.
Yeah, so like we went to like look at this house last year before we got our other house, before we left our other house. Anyway,
That made no
I don't know if that
sense.
made any sense to you, but anyways, so we went to go look at it. It was like a cute little house, and the landlord like lived like behind us or whatever. I was like, whatever, I'm cool with it, whatever. And
Whatever.
should we even tell them? How are we gonna tell them? Anyways,
No, wait, hold on. Okay, let's just say our landlord,
looked up our manager, which is also Tina's brother-in-law,
yeah,
and he owns dispensaries
in California.
California, and this girl goes on to tell us, do you know what so-and-so does? Do you know where he works? Do you know what he owns?
It's like that has nothing to do with what we're.
Like, she Googled him, and literally that's like
In
weird.
800 feet, your destination will be on
It just honestly just made me mad because I'm like, okay, we're the ones asking for for a living situation.
Yeah, and we had
You
pay
asked us-
stubs, we had the money to do it.
Yeah, we had our
What
pay
is it?
stubs. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a cool little dog park.
Anyways,
Your destination is on the right.
you know, like we had the pay stubs. Like she called like the manager. We obviously had to put his name on the application, and she like has the balls to tell us like, do you know who this guy is? Like he owns dispensaries and blah blah. And I'm just like, what the what does it matter? Like this has nothing to do with our living situation. Whoa, this like looks like
This is like
someone's house.
no, it's not.
It does really look like someone's house.
There's a fence over there for Thea. We're gonna have to probably let Scooby walk around on the leash, but
All right, guys, we are here. Sorry about the whole cutoff thing. She likes doing that a lot, but we'll get back to it. You want to explain to him why you always cut me off?
because I'm a loudmouth and I like to cut people off. And what, bitch? What the fuck you gonna do?